I was in jail for about a year, so I'm a lot more proud of that than no offense. Arizona package of budget bills signed by Governor Brewer yesterday has permanently eliminated more than a half dozen state programs, including the program for uninsured children, State Parks Preservation Fund, Kids Care, that provides health insurance for children of the working poor. Under the new budget, the program has been eliminated. 38,000 children who are currently enrolled will no longer have health insurance. That's according to Monica Corey, the Intergovernmental Relations Assistant Director for Access. And of course, that means that Arizona is the only state in the union that does not have health insurance for children. Tourism fund, rated transportation assistance funds gone, full-day kindergarten funding gone, temporary assistance for needy families eliminated. This state is on the verge of total, complete collapse. This Republican legislature has systematically disseminated the worst possible policies and begun the entire destruction, I think, of the state of Arizona's infrastructure. The people you elect here, two of them, to the House of Representatives, will play a critical role in trying to save what's left of Arizona. This is a very important campaign. So we're going to try to get the best out of these candidates, and we'll ask a simple question. Hopefully they can come up with a 2-minute answer. My first question is, it would appear, certainly as the demographics will show, as political reality dictates, Democrats elected from Legislative District 28 in Tucson, Arizona will serve in the minority of the House, based upon the drawing of the legislative district statewide. How can you be effective within a minority? I suppose it's appropriate to go.
Well, there's a couple of things that we can look forward to after November. One is Jan Brewer ain't going to be the governor. And I think thanks to the work, a lot of her work in this room, we have Terry Goddard as governor. And I think just the difference between what's been going on this last session and what happened in previous sessions, we understand how important it is to have a governor. So I think saying that we're dealing from a position of weakness, I already disagree with that premise. Also, I think we can pick up seats. I know we're lighting candles every night for that to be a majority in the House. But even so, Steve touched on this with some of the work he's done. You know, there are Republicans of good conscience on certain issues. You can pick them off here and there because they're small business people. Maybe we can pick off a few on the state parks issue because they're in rural areas, in towns where they depend on that for their economy. We have to understand that. And the other thing we can do in the minority is, I think one of the reasons why they came out so forcefully, they've now said that this half-cent sales tax is for education, is because educators were going up there every week and making their lives miserable. And not only that, but our legislators were making sure that folks knew what this budget did. One of the things I've been doing for the last 5 years on my blog is letting you guys know what those folks are up to. And I hope to be able to continue that sort of thing and use that as a way, get you guys active and tell them we don't like what's going on, because they do respond, even the wingnuts. So.
Hi, I'm Fineberg. It's nice to meet you all. I'm in sales, so I'm used to uphill battles. Every single day I face rejection in what I do, and I can't let that bother me. I have to just keep going on, and that's what I intend to do. Being the newcomer here as a candidate, I'm also facing an uphill battle right from the start, and I realize that as far as what the governor has eliminated and cut, I personally am on access myself, and the thought of losing it is just devastating to me, absolutely devastating. And it's going to devastate the whole state. People who are mentally ill, who don't get their medicine, it's going to lead to suicide, it's going to lead to violence, it's going to lead to homelessness, of course. But, you know, just like people used to go postal, they called it, that's what's going to start happening. And the people who have money think, oh, it's not going to affect me because I have money, so I don't have to worry about the cut in health insurance and health care. But wait until somebody takes a gun and aims it at them, then it's going to affect them. And that kind of thing can really happen. I'm not exaggerating. And so we're in such a crisis, it's not even funny. And I'm just really afraid for the whole state. And like I said, I'm in sales, so I'm used to an uphill battle. So I appreciate any support that people can give me, and I look forward to this candidacy. Thank you.
I want to thank LD30 Club for having us, hosting us. I want to thank John C. Scott.
28.
Well,
28.
We're 28, but isn't this 30?
This is where we said.
Open now, insert foot.
Well, I knew there was crossover. I knew there were people here from LD30, so I want to thank LD30 anyway for being here as well as 28. It's good to see this type of unity. John may be surprised. Senator John C. Scott was actually an inspiration for me in 1974. And unfortunately, we didn't get to serve together, but we've known each other for a very long time. And we've had a good, positive, up and down relationship over the years. How effective we can be is really a tough question, because the truth is the Republican right wing is eating their own moderate wing. And so we've actually had less people with whom to negotiate with and compromise with. But I think, as some of the speakers have said, there's always room for maneuvering, as long as I believe that we stick to our principles, that we learn to compromise. In my personal example, I have learned to do that, to stand on principle and be able to compromise to get things done. For instance, on the city council, when CAP was first delivered, we were delivering brown water due to the galvanized pipes in the city of Tucson. And I had the heck of a time trying to get the majority of the council, the mayor and the council, to stop the flow of water until we could fix the problem. We finally did. I got a majority, we stopped CAP, we fixed it, and now we have the system flowing and working effectively. Also, we were able to, after several months of negotiations, get to use effluent water on city golf courses. When I came on board, we were using potable water. So I think experience, principle, sticking to the facts, learning to compromise, work with those who we can get, and get the 1, 2, 3, or 4 people that we can get to work with to accomplish things.
I talk about serving in the minority. I don't mean to offend anybody, but it may be a reality. And I think the strength of these candidates